Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back.
Yo,
We back.
What's up, man?
Kmeal, King C. Los, what it look like? We back,
Gotta feed
man.
these streets.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That man been reading my notes. That's what he been reading. The Hustle Within, episode 16, season 2. We got a great show tonight, man. How y'all guys? How's the weekend going? Happy Sunday.
happy Sunday. Happy
Appreciate it,
Sunday.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta jump right into it, man. We gotta go into the top 5. Top 5 most successful African American CEOs of all time. The top 5. Who you got? Who you got? I'm taking all bets. Who you got?
I'm gonna go first. I ain't gonna pick the woman that everybody would think I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with the dude with the same name as me, Kenneth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds about right. Okay, Kenneth. All
They
right.
say all K's are good.
The K's good. Okay. King C-Lo, what you got for me?
I'm gonna go with Oprah.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one. And we're gonna jump right into it. The number one top CEO, most successful Black African American CEOs of all time is Oprah. Number 1.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey. Number 2, Kenneth Frazier. Yes, sir.
The KKs.
3, Ursula Barnes. Right? And number 4, Robert L. Johnson. Y'all might know him as Bob Johnson. And then number 5, Aliko Delgado. Yes, sir. He a billionaire. So yeah, the name is hard to pronounce, but he's a billionaire. And then I got an honorable mention. I just watched the movie on Netflix the other night, Madam C.J. Walker.
Oh, word.
So yes, sir. So these are our top 5 with an honorable mention. Most successful Black African American CEO of all time. What do you think, King Los? I'm gonna go right to you. What do you think about these top 5?
So these African Americans or are these just Africans?
These are African Americans. African American. Well, African.
I think one of those guys. I think he was from Africa.
Yeah, I think one is from Africa, but let's say African and African American descent. Let's say it like that.
Yeah, I mean, they still trail their counterparts by a lot. When you think about it, I mean, they're probably like, it's very few of them in the billionaire club, if that makes sense. So, but it's good to see see it starting to kind of expand. So
I think all 5 of these top 5 was all in billions. Oprah is a billionaire. Kenneth Frazier is a billionaire. If he's not a billionaire, he's close to it. And well, they are very successful CEOs. So I know they in at least the late 500 million, 600 million, something in that world. If they're not quite billionaires. K Mills, what you think? What you got? What you think about Oprah?
Yeah, I knew Oprah was in there. I mean,
me and Dave Chappelle would date her. Me and Dave Chappelle will. Yeah.
Well, y'all would date her, I get her pregnant. Everybody get calls.
This woman, man. Now,
oh man.
I'm gonna marry her now. That's who I'm gonna marry now. That's my future wife. I'm gonna have that big ring on my finger now. I'm all about that. Me and Dave Chappelle, we done talked about that before.
Everybody say, "Hey, Oprah! Hey, Oprah!
Hey, Oprah! How you doing?" Okay.
Oh, man.
What do you think about Oprah, K Mills? Besides you gonna get her pregnant, what else you got going on?
Man, she's a very bright, educated Black woman. I like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's all about beautiful Black Nubian queens. I love them. King CeeLos, what you got for Oprah? What you got on Oprah? You trying to marry her too, or you trying to get her pregnant?
He looking sneaky back there.
He looking sneaky. What you trying to do now? Yeah, y'all gonna stop intercepting me.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to get her pregnant.
Everything.
No, I'm not. But it's good to see her out there. She comes from a real humble background, but most importantly, she is inspiration to a lot of people, and I think that resonates and that connects with a lot of young women that has gone, have gone through a struggle or something.
Right.
So it's good to see her, somebody that came out of the gutter to where she is now, a media mogul, if you will. So it's always good to see, that growth. So Oprah epitomizes that. So it's good to see.
And then we definitely got to touch on Bob Johnson, which is Robert L. Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Bobcat. He owned the Bobcats, and he's known for Black Entertainment Television, BET.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Founder of BET. What do y'all think about
Yep.
Bob Johnson? K Mills, I know, hey, you watch BET. We grew up on BET, man.
Yeah. He sold it though, didn't he? Didn't he sell
Yeah,
it?
he sold it to Viacom. Viacom owns
Yeah.
it, but they gave him a lot of money for it, but he was the founder of BET
Yeah, I
and the
remember. Yeah,
Bobcat, and he founded the Bobcat. He was the first
yeah,
first African American owner in the NBA, which opened up the doors for Michael Jordan.
yeah, yep.
So what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about Bob Johnson?
I mean, that was BET was great. I mean, back in the day, they completely changed it. Now I don't even know do they even show videos on it now?
No, I don't think. Well, I don't think they show videos, but they do a lot of black.
Yeah, they got a lot of shows
They
and
got a
stuff
lot
now
of
though.
Tyler Perry shows up there. A lot of
Yeah.
Tyler Perry. You got Gotti. His show is on BET now.
Mm-hmm.
Tales is on BET. I don't know when they coming back with that, but that's on BET. I think 50 Cent even got some stuff on BET coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got, I mean, Tyler Perry run BET basically. He basically CEO of BET right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got every other show
Yeah,
on there is Tyler
all the
Perry.
shows on there. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like his shows.
And Kendall Frazier, he's known. He works for I think Merck. I think it's Merck. He worked for the CEO of one of the biggest I want to say drug companies in the world.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's one of the biggest drug companies now. Hey, now he do the other type of drugs. Now he's part of the other not.
Make sure everybody understand this now.
They understand now. This is not the drugs that. Yeah, it's not that one on the left side. It's the one on the right side. Now we talking about the drugs on the right side. Now we talking about the ones on the left. So let everybody know we ain't talking about them type of drugs. Now we talking about like pain. Well, that might be on the left too a little bit. Let me go back. Let me redo this. We talking about somebody might have arthritis, that type of medicine, aspirins. He's the CEO of that type of company, that type of drug company. So what do y'all think about Mr. Kenneth Frazier? He got the same name as UK Mills, Kenneth.
Yeah, K's are great. Ain't nothing better than dating a K.
Uh-oh. Now, what about you, King Los? What do you think about Mr. Kenneth Frazier?
Well, let me backtrack. Mr. Bob Johnson.
Okay,
So
Mr. Bob Johnson. Okay.
Most people don't know, when he sold BET, that bankrolled his opportunity to buy and open up a franchise, bring a franchise back to Charlotte, right?
Yep.
So big shout out to Charlotte, but also
Charlotte, what's up, rap? Hey,
yep.
holla at me. Salute.
So I do have affiliations with the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yes, sir.
Many years ago. I won't go into too much detail about my affiliation with the Bobcats, but it was a interesting experience. But I came in actually when Michael Jordan was the CEO, and so that was interesting to see somebody I grew up
You
watching.
came in on the Jordan reign.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So just that. Yeah. So that's my little quick story about the Bobcats and all that good stuff. But Merck, the gentleman with Merck, it's good to see us making money in industries that have been traditionally dominant by our counterparts. And so it's always encouraging to see us making money in that industry.
Right.
And we hope, right, the Bob Johnsons of the world, the Oprahs, and, this gentleman with Merck, he's pulling somebody else up, right? In the spirit of Black History Month, we hope that we
Black
are
History Year.
supporting people. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got to talk about Miss Ursula Barnes. She's a New York native, and she was over Xerox. I think they changed the name, but she was over the Xerox company. I went to one of her events and met her in person. She's very good, educated. She worked her way up from the bottom to the top. I mean, she from when she was telling us and talking to us, she said she started at ground level and worked her way all the way up to the top to be CEO of Xerox, which is one of the biggest copier print companies. And they got so many different entities in that business that is great. I mean, and I think she stepped down as the CEO now. And I think she's in a different position, but I know she ran Xerox for a long time, and she got them to that Fortune 500 level and kept them at that Fortune 500 level. And I want to mention a little bit about Madam C.J. Walker. I mean, this is Black History Month, and she was the first Black female and probably male in that category, African Americans, to be a millionaire, the first millionaire, the first Black millionaire in history. Um, and her products are still going strong. And I think her company is still going and still making money. You know, it's a lot of the women are still using the products. So I think she's very well represented in today's time, and we have to continue to just keep moving forward with Black culture, man. Like I talked about a couple shows ago, we gotta hey, we're Americans, we African Americans, but we gotta celebrate every day, not just a month. We gotta keep making history. Yep. But and then Aleko Delgado. We gotta talk about him too. He's a very big uh, advocate for different things going on in Nigeria. I believe he has a lot of stuff over here in America that he's doing, like a lot of. I mean, he's just big. He's just putting a lot of money back into the communities and putting the money back into Africa, which is the roots, the motherland. Uh, us as African Americans, you know, a lot of times, you know, we look at it like our roots date back to different parts of Africa. And we have to look at it like, hey, you know, we got to salute this man. This brother been doing a lot for America and Africa. We got to continue to salute these are players. These are big ballers. These are big baller brands. CEOs. So, hey, any last words before we move on, guys? By anybody that y'all who was there anybody that y'all didn't see on the list that say, hey, you know, I thought this person should have been higher or should have been on the list, top 5?
Well, I think I'm surprised. Yeah, you know, I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we opened it up with successful billionaires, right? Or
Yeah,
was it just top billionaires? So, you know, successful billionaires, you got to think about Michael Jordan, the
yeah,
Jordan brand, now, you know, CEO, 90% ownership of the Charlotte Hornets. You got to think about the gentleman that ran Amex for a very long time. I forget his name, but you can Google him and find his name out
yeah.
there. And then you got some of this new money billionaires that's just coming up.
Like
You
Jay
know,
Z,
like,
Jay
yeah,
Z,
I mean,
hip hop,
you know, yeah,
Diddy,
I mean,
Dr.
that I
Dre,
mean that speaks volumes to
hip hop. Yeah,
his financial and business acumen when
yeah,
it comes to expanding his brand and diving into other things other than music, if that makes sense.
right. So, what about you, K Mills? Anybody that you thought would be on the list that wasn't on the list, the top 5?
I just Jordan. That was it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like you said, Jordan, he's in the top 10. Let me let y'all know
Yes.
that Jordan was
Yeah,
in
I
the
know he's in,
top
yeah,
10.
top 10. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan was in the top 10. And like I said, these top 5 players that's in the top right now are been around for years, and they've been. And I'm not saying that they are all billionaires, but they are all successful CEOs. That's basically what I have to narrow it down to. They are top 5 most successful because we don't have too many Black CEOs right now.
What Kanye West? Kanye West is he a CEO?
Yeah, he's CEO of his company. Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
not.
he's
Kanye West wasn't.
CEO of Wyoming.
Yeah, he's not. He's really not a. he has a lot of partnerships, so you really can't say he's more of a he runs his own business, but he has a lot of partnerships. Like these guys up here in the top 5, they built their own companies from the ground up. Or they came in on companies that was already Fortune 500 and took over and ran these companies and made these companies bigger. Kanye West started from the ground up, but he started in music. So these are hip hop. If I was doing the top 5 hip hop moguls, billionaires, then definitely Kanye West would be in that top 5. Jay-Z would be in that top 5. Dr. Dre would be in that top 5. Diddy would be in that top 5. I mean, and then Nas would round off in the top 10 somewhere. So hey, we making numbers, man. We gotta. With that being said, we gotta move to the second segment, man. We got the shooting the breeze segment, man. Hey, I'm just use a couple, just a little phrase: love versus wealth. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna move right to you, King C. Los. Love versus wealth. Your thoughts on it?
Well, I don't have any real. Well, let me take that back. Let me go here with it. Love versus wealth. You can love your wealth. How about that? Right? I mean, you can mix it up, love your wealth and all that. But like at the end of the day, love fades away, and what you're left with is companionship. For some of those streets cats, they like ride or die. You know, because love, there's different phases of love. Like, there's the phase of where your heart is beating and you like got butterflies. We've all experienced that love. 18, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
Then go through that other phase where you like,
well, I was in love with a lot. I was in love with a lot in 16, 17, 18. I was in love. I was in real love. I was in Mary J. Blige said real love. I was in real love with a lot of different. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to you, King C. Lo. So I'm just cutting up.
I know. But I mean, like, and then it kind of transforms. It grows into something different.
Right.
That's why when people get married when they're young, there's like these days now, people are not staying together forever, right?
Right.
And once they hit their 30s, mid 30s to early 40s, these people are divorced. It's because the love that they have, they shared, and the love that they had transformed over time. And they forgot how to keep it going, and they fall out of love. But then there's the second half of your life, which is 40 and up, where you're like, it's nice to have someone, but my priorities are more about long-term wealth and stability. But I also would like to have somebody to share that with. So it's that delicate balance where, as long as you have commitment and because I think you can you can hit reset and get redos and with regards to love in your later age because you're well versed and you have a better understanding of what love is. But priorities shift and change once you start getting older. In your 40s or your late 30s to your 40s, you're thinking about long-term wealth. And if someone comes along to be there for you and you can learn and choose, right? Keyword is choose to love that person. Then I think you've kind of gone through the maturity age of love.
What about you, King K Mills? What you got?
Okay,
love
well,
versus wealth.
If I'm in a relationship, I pick love because love is priceless. But if I'm single, give me wealth all day.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Can love surpass wealth? King Los, can love surpass wealth?
No.
Okay, K Mills.
Well, like I say, it depends on if you're single in a relationship. Because you can always make money. You can make money single or in a relationship. But yeah, if you're in a relationship, then yeah, like I say, love is priceless. But if you're single, it's no love.
In today's society, I think wealth is bigger than love because everybody's greedy for money. Everybody want money. I mean, everything you think about, most of the divorce rate in the United States of America and throughout the world is based off wealth, based off financial hardships. You not making money, I'm not making money, we not loving each other anymore. Game over.
Mm-hmm.
Divorce.
Yeah.
That's where people are messing up. I think a lot of these relationships are a lot of people coming in. Like I had a discussion the other day with someone, and they were
Don't forget
saying,
about the
"Hey,
cheating.
huh?
Hey, don't forget about the cheating because of the love loss now.
So
Yeah, cheating. It's all hey,
but
it's all types of stuff,
I
man. It's all
position
types of
it
stuff
this
that
way.
comes with this.
This how I position it. Can love garnish you, or not even garnish you, but can love bring you wealth, right? Can love
No,
bring you wealth?
no,
Now I reverse that. Can wealth bring you love?
no, no, because they're just gonna be around you for money.
So
Yeah, they're
so
gonna love
okay,
your money.
Yeah,
but that's the reality of the transaction between
They
man and
gonna love
woman
your money.
today. You see what I mean? Like today, the transaction is,
that's why
what can you do
relationships
for
don't
me? Yeah, exactly.
last.
Okay,
You know what I
my
mean?
second question: should money be compared to love?
No,
No, I don't
nah.
think so.
Okay, all right. Why? K Mills, why? Why should with that question, should money be compared to love? Why or why
Because
not?
money is physical. Love is feelings. And
Oh, mine is
you can
physical.
touch money, you can't touch your feelings.
My love is physical. I don't know. Hey, my love physical. Hey, I told you I used to love a lot of females at 16, 17, 18, 19. Hey,
Oh
man, I was in
man.
love a lot. I was in love a lot. And what about you, King Los? Should money be compared
Man,
to love?
what was that? I'm sorry.
Should money be compared to love?
No, I think there's a correlation,
Okay.
but I don't think there's a comparison. You
Okay.
know, the more money
My
you
last
got,
question
the
to you.
more your potential of falling in love increases, or not you fall in love, somebody fall in love with you, increases substantially. The less money you have, the correlation is it's going to be a long time before that love comes around
Yeah,
and,
a little
Cupid
harder.
shoots you with the arrow.
All right. The last question: is love more important than money?
Like I said, my answer is if you're in a relationship, yes and no. But if you're single, no. Cause you gotta have money if you're single. But you're in a relationship, then you're gonna
Well,
need that
you
love to survive. You can always get a
right,
job and get money.
right, and then you also got different types of love: love for a pet, love for a child, love for a woman, whatever, or a man, whatever people do, right? I don't want to leave nobody out, but can it, what I mean? Like, you got to define that love. If you
Mm-hmm.
choose to love that person, or are you waiting for butterflies or some type of, physical reaction? You know, those days are over with. When we're young, like, oh my God, my heart pounding, butterflies in my stomach, I'm nervous, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
get carnations. When you get to my age, you ain't bringing carnation. You might get the door when you open it. I don't know.
Hey, so can, hey, hey. With that being said, man, we about to jump into one of the most loved segments on the show is the Kmeal Story to tell, and I think I'm out of my dirty water, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick it to K Mills. Let K Mills go ahead and tell his story to tell. Hey, I'm gonna kick it to you. Go ahead, take it away, K Mills.
Yeah, this
Salute.
equipment. You gotta feed these streets.
Be these streets now.
Hey, check this out, right? So this was when I was in high school. It was a holiday or something. Thursday was the last day of school. So I had a kickback. It was like me and five other dudes and all type of chicks from school, man. Most of them chicks never did nothing before in their life. So I had a house full of pollen.
Pollen. Oh God. Okay.
Them chicks never,
I'm
yeah,
allergic to pollen.
they want to see if they're allergic to it. So come to find out, a lot of them was allergic to it. And when they're
Yes,
allergic
sir.
to it, they do things that they do strange things that they normally don't do.
Yes,
So
sir.
it was Donkey Kong going on everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh God.
But see that. But the second part of the story. Yeah, second part of the story is Friday now. Now I'm going to see Julius play basketball, and y'all know he Bowden. So yes, he like Allen Iverson. Yeah, we go to the game. I'm like Tupac on above the rim.
Oh my God. Okay.
So we in the game. Tip off start. He took the ball off the gate. Julius pulled to the side, hit a three. I said, oh, he looking at me like rock the baby. He go down the court. They score. He come back, cross the dude over, spin, layup. He score again. They take the ball out. He get another steal. He do a layup. Then he looking at me. See, Julius used to play with me. This is his first time not playing with me. So the whole time he talking to me while I'm on the sideline. So he score again. But this time he like, yo, what's good? I'm like, Dad, what's up? So he run back down the court. Then he come down the court again. He said, look behind you, man. I look back, man. It's like, you know how when them new joints come out at Foot Locker and everybody in a long line?
Yeah.
Man, it's 100 dudes standing at the top of the bleachers like that, man. I'm like, yo, man, it's like 100 dudes up there, man. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So like I said, we had that kickback, man. All them chicks are there. Some of them dudes, that were their girls. Now, I ain't sleep with none of their girls or nothing. I don't think none of my boys, I don't know. But they was back there mad. And the whole time they sitting there talking. All I hear them saying, don't let Kmeal get to the car. So I put my hand, so matter of fact, first, I put my hand up like I had a sword. I said, thunder, thunder, thundercat.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So the sheriff came. They like, we're gonna need y'all to leave. Like, leave? Man, we just got here. So they escorted us out the game. I'm talking to the sheriff. I'm like, yo, if anyone of them follow me to the car, they ain't never coming back. So they keep us out the game. But Julius had about 30 points. Yeah, it's all good. We squashed it. Everybody squashed it. No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened to this day, but I ain't do nothing. It won't my fault.
Man, like I said, epic stories, man. Kmeal, man. We're gonna jump right into a break. Hey, remember, this is the Hustle with Dan on SM Enlightenment Television. Hey, sponsors. Let me talk about the sponsors real quick. Forever Young. Ladies, you want to stay young, make sure you shop at Forever Young. Beauties and Cosmetics. Hey, make sure you shop there. You want to stay young. Capton Venture Partners. If you want to invest, make sure you continue to reach out to King C. Los or Kmeal. These are the money men. I'm broke. Let me say it again. I am broke. These two guys got the money. 180 Hair Cutting Studio and Male Spa. You know, that's all I need to say. Hey, then you got hey, we're gonna jump right back out. We're gonna holler at you. Make sure you stay locked to the Hustle Within. We'll be right back. Yes, sir.
Yo, we back.
Hey, man. I still can't believe we got a second season, man. I just can't believe it. But we back.
Yes, sir. We
We're
back.
gonna jump right into a barbershop talk. Man, sponsored by 180 Hair Cutting Studio and Male Spa. All right, make sure you go get your haircut. She is located in Belmont, North Carolina. Well, near Belmont, North Carolina. Make sure you go see her. She's good. Man, we're gonna continue the conversation that we had earlier. I got one question: love or money? What's more important to you and why? Kmeal, love or money? What's more important to you and why?
Like I say, if I'm in a relationship, it's gonna be love every time, because love is priceless. You can't find love. I can always get a job or flip some food or something and get money. But if I'm single, then it's gonna be money off the gate.
Okay, King C. Los, what you got for me? I want to hear why though. I want to hear like a story, man. Y'all gotta give me a story. What did you ever fall in love? Kmeal, have you ever been in love? Have you ever had a lot of money, but you got money right now?
Yeah, I already told that story about.
You got money.
I told the story about when I ran into all that money and the chick flattened my tires. I told you that.
You told her, hey. I'm saying, but were you in love though? Was that love or that was the money?
You gotta think about it.
Story.
You know, love come with love. You gotta put a lot of energy into it. There's a price to love. Do something wrong, you're gonna end up with flat tires like Kmeal did.
Okay,
of course.
I got a short story. I fell in love, and then came child support.
Oh yeah. That's you stole my story. That's my whole story.
Oh man.
The end.
That's how you make kids.
I would tell our story at the same time. Oh my God.
Say love don't talk back to you.
Right.
Love won't try to slap, like, no, I'm saying money. I'm sorry. Money don't talk back. Ain't gonna punch you in the face. Not that it happened to me, because it didn't. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but you evaded. I use one of your big words. You evaded the answer. The question. What was the answer to the question? Like, are you picking love or money?
Well, I mean, I guess I gotta go with the love of money.
Okay, love of money. Why? Why the love of money?
Listen.
What if Holly Berry? I'm gonna use Holly Berry, Maya, Ashanti, one of them, come to you and say, "Hey, you fall in love with them. They got a little money now. They got money. So, are you gonna love them for the money? Or are you gonna love them for them? They're beautiful women.
I'm gonna love them for them.
Well, I'm gonna love Maya because she's gonna be my baby mama.
Okay.
Because I can make money. That's I don't depend on a woman to take care of me. So I do my own thing.
Yeah. Right. You're right. But I'm still looking at that money. I'm gonna look at them bank accounts real quick though. I'm still
just give me Maya, man.
It has to look just as good as mine. How about that?
Yeah, just give me Maya, man.
You want to make sure that they looking good. So you want Maya over Ashanti? Nah, that's a debate now. We about to start. So you say you want Maya over Ashanti, K Mills?
Oh, Maya gonna be my baby mama. You didn't say marry or nothing, no?
No, I didn't say marry. I just said you opened up the discussion.
Maya gonna have Ashanti. No, I ain't picking her. Maya gonna have my baby.
Because
that's it.
The one you don't pick, I'm taking them.
My computers are down.
I can't hear you.
Hey, you say you with Sprint? I'm with Verizon.
Yeah. I know you said more now. You said Maya your baby mama now. What about Ashanti? You can't hold both now.
Yeah, because she'll be my wife.
No, I didn't say that now. I said money or love now. You can't pick Maya and Ashanti. You gotta pick money over love. Which one?
Well, I'm gonna pick money then. I'm just gonna get both of them.
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
Can you hear me now? T-Mobile.
I'm with Metro.
Metro. All right. King C. Los, what you got, man? Now, you already stole Oprah from me. You already told me you wanted Oprah earlier now. Or that was K Mills. What one of y'all said y'all steal Oprah from me?
Yeah, that was K Mills.
I'm just gonna take out child support on her. That's all.
Man, not take out child support on her. Oh my God. K Mills is at it again. But man, we got a special guest tonight, man. She's from we all grew up around the same area. And she's a Zumba instructor, and she dancing in poetry. That's her IG. Beautiful, well-rounded, outgoing, well-spoken. Hey, let's bring her in, Miss Onika Crump.
All right.
Clap it up.
Hey, what's up, Mom?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are y'all doing?
All right. We're going to jump right into it. Tell us about yourself, your background, and why did you get into Zumba?
Okay. Well, of course, I've been dancing since the age of 4. I've been dancing just about all my life. Okay. I end up, of course, going to Richmond Senior High School, the same school y'all went to. Went to college in Atlanta, graduated, just kind of fiddle-faddle, trying to figure out what I want to do. I worked in local government and federal government for like almost 12, 13 years. And it wasn't fulfilling. There was always that passion in me to want to dance. I'd be at my office and I'd be like making up routines in my head. And I'm like, wait, this is crazy. So one day, God just spoke to me and said, leave, resign. So I left my government job.
Government job now.
Excuse me?
I said a government job.
Yes, I left my government job with great benefits and good money to pursue my passion. And once I left, it's like God started opening doors left and right. I end up going and getting my certification for Zumba. And I was like, wow, this is great. I get to incorporate fitness and dancing. So it's like he started placing people in my life, opening doors where I could like teach for free. And, I started, developing my clientele, and it just took off. It took off. And I have no regrets because I'm a firm believer that your passion will lead you to your purpose. And I've met some great people. I've met people all over the world through Zumba. Like, I know one of my closest friends I met through Zumba. She's in Russia, Caucasian chick. And
oh, wow.
I interact with them a lot via social media. Before this pandemic happened, we was all trying to meet up and have this one big Zumba-thon. But of course, the pandemic kind of like died that down. But I just don't regret any move I've made. I've been meeting some great people. I feel alive when I dance. I've gotten so many stories from people saying that I've inspired them. One lady, she's been dancing with me for about 7 years. I've been doing this since 2014. And her husband had just passed. I didn't know that. And she said, when I came to your class, that took me out of my depression. So I'm like, whoa, this is like deeper than anything that I could ever imagine. So, it's more than the dance fitness. It's people, want to relieve their stresses. They're going through traumas, and that's their outlet. So, like I said, I'm just very grateful that God granted me the opportunity. And I'm still going to move forward. I don't care until my last breath. I'm still going to be moving and dancing, inspiring people.
Oh, nice. So who do you look up to?
As far as dancing?
Yeah, what dancing and I guess career-wise and background.
Well, as far as like dance, of course, Debbie Allen. I mean, I used to watch Fame.
Icon.
When I was like 6 years old. You get what I'm saying? So she was like a pioneer as far as like dance for me. Even Jasmine Guy. People don't realize, Jasmine Guy, which played Whitley on Different World, she went to Alvin Ailey's School of Dance. And she was a professional dancer before she even entered acting. So those two are the people that I really look up to. And as far as like business wise, I look up to Oprah because she's a woman that, started from nothing. They tried to, they tried to deem her like not worthy because she wasn't stereotypical, the look they were looking for. But look at her now. She's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm glad you look up to my wife.
My baby mama.
Wife.
That's Kmeal's baby mom. That's my wife.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
Does she know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just told her tonight.
Well, she need to know she about to pay me child support.
Wait, how is she his wife? How is she his wife and about to pay you child support?
I don't know.
See, I met her back in the day.
You trying to figure it out?
Okay.
When I was playing football.
Oh my God.
Trying to figure this out the whole. So, what do you look for when you, I guess, in dancing culture? Like, what are some of the things that you've been improving on from in the Zumba, the world of fitness?
Well, let me tell you something. I've always loved all genres of dance, but when I got into Zumba, it's like Latin inspired dancing like took over my psyche. Like, I'm looking forward to my plan. Like I said, before this pandemic, I was going to go to Carnival in Brazil, and I wanted to samba in the streets with the locals. But like I said, it's all good. That's when I developed that like mechanism of dancing, like I'm self-taught. Like nobody taught me anything. Like I would look at the dances, study them, and practice the dances. Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with samba. Samba is one of the most intricate dances in Brazil. And I said, I'm gonna get this dance. I love that dance style. So since I've, practiced it and stuff, like I can do it now. Now, when I meet people that's from Brazil, they're like, oh my God, the Black girl can samba. So, I mean, I'm going to Puerto Rico in April. So my plan is I told my girlfriends, I said, I'm going to dance with those locals in the street because that's what I want to do. That's like one of my bucket list things, because they, I can salsa, I can samba, I can merengue, I can cha-cha, I can do bachata, I can do all the dances that they do, and it's, like I said, it's from being mesmerized by their style. And I just kind of like just studied and just picked up, the technique. So that's just what dance is about. Like I don't kind of like define myself as just like one dimensional when it comes to dancing. Like I like Afrobeat, I even like clogging, river dance type dancing. Like it's just, the culture for me just to expand through different cultures. That's my thing.
Do you like ballroom dancing?
I do. Now, ballroom dancing is you have to be very, very disciplined. It's all about posture, you know what I'm saying? And movement. And it's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth learning because you become very disciplined and you have to depend on your partner, you know what I'm saying, to kind of lead you. And you have to be a follower. That might be hard for some women that don't know how to be led, but
oh man.
Oh, like Oprah.
You heard it here first.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to lead her for the last couple of years, and she's not leading.
Oh, well, I guess sometimes when people feel like they got enough money, they don't have to.
Right.
So.
And that's my next question: love or wealth?
Both.
Okay.
I say both because you can have love and not have the finance to support it, and your love is going to dwindle. You can have wealth and not have love, and that's going to dwindle. It's got to be a balance.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think you cheated because I think you either got hold of these notes because that was the most articulate and probably the best answer that we heard all night because we kind of go back and forth before you got on there.
Right.
We like, nah, I'm like, nah, I want that money. I want that stock market money. Love, what's that? Been there, done that. I divorced them.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Good answer though.
And we're gonna go right to King C. Los. What questions you have for Miss Crump?
Do you speak any languages? I know you wanna go to Brazil, right? They speak what down there?
Well, I'm partially fluent in Spanish, but I gotta brush up on it because I hadn't I'm not in a position where I'm talking a lot of Spanish, but I told my girlfriends, I said, oh, rest assured, whenever I go to Puerto Rico, rest assured, I'm gonna be able to have some conversations with my little room.
Are you gonna be like, hola, like? Are you gonna be like, hola, 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 hola,
hola?
No, I don't think so.
I'm like, yeah, I think so. You're gonna be like, hola, hola, hola.
Kmeal's bonus question before I come back with my questions.
Bonus question. I ain't gonna do you bad since we know each other.
Oh God.
Oh God.
What's three things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without. The Lord. My sanity. And my peace.
And why? All 3.
Why?
Yes.
Because if I don't have the Lord, I can't be guided in the right direction. If I don't have peace, I'm not going to be settled. If I don't have sanity, I'm going to be insane and I'm not going to be able to live a filled life.
Okay. Now, have COVID affected any of your plans? I mean, you talked about it a little bit, but I mean, I guess with family and your plans, has COVID affected you in any kind of way?
It has actually a lot. I've talked to a lot of people as a professional in the fitness industry. Like a lot of us had to come out of studios. We had to come out of venues where we were teaching our classes and had to figure stuff out. But my thing was, okay, this is just going to give me time to just take a break, meditate, and come up with another plan. So I feel like, you know what, this is like a blessing in disguise, because guess what? I can do virtual. I can do virtual instruction and not have to pay for space and do it in my home and pocket all my money. You know, so it's worked out. You know, even though it was kind of rough in the beginning because people was trying to figure out what they were going to do. You know, I feel like if you're passionate about your craft, you're going to find a way. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find a way. I even developed a workout called Zumba in Motion, where it incorporated Zumba steps, well, Zumba dancing and walking, like walking and then like doing some dance moves for an 8 count. We were outside doing that. That was a way for us not to have to be in a building, of course, still going by, you know, regulations from the federal government. And we were able to social distance outside while we were doing the routine. And they loved it. They loved it. But then when it started getting cold, you know, I was back in the house. I was like, oh, I got to think about something else. And that's when the virtual thing came into play. So,
and elaborate a little bit on the virtual classes that you about to start up and do.
My virtual classes are going to start Monday, March 1st. And it's going to be a little different. It's still going to be somewhat Zumba, but it's going to be more of a variety of dance. Of course, Zumba is Latin-based dance fitness, but I want to incorporate hip hop, 80s soul, you know, go-go, even a little bit of line dancing, like just something different, not just like strictly Latin. So that way I can cater to more genres of people, because when I was doing just strictly Zumba, now I had more Hispanics and white people in my class than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know, I got to be more versatile and try to offer more to just have a, you know, conglomerate of people, you know. So that's why I decided to change it up. I've gotten so many responses, people all day. I feel like I'm just in business mode because people are sending messages, they're texting me, they want to know, you know, specifics. So I'm like trying to make sure I got my dances together while still, you know, handling business at the same time. But I'm excited about it. It's something different than what my students are used to. But I'm just trying to assure them that we're going to have a good time, and there's no wrong moves in my class. My whole motto is just move and have a good time.
All right. And how can individuals sign up for your class then?
What's going to happen is they can sign up. Basically, they have to, of course, you have to pay for the class. If you're doing it monthly, there's a monthly fee. If you're doing it like per class, there's a certain fee for that. But you pay via PayPal, Zelle, or what's the other one?
Cash App.
Oh, Cash App. Yeah. So you pay that way, and then after you pay, I would send you the link. However you want me to send it, like via text or messenger or whatever, and then you be invited into my private class.
Right. So it was a pleasure having you on the show tonight. Give us your handles and your shout outs.
Well, like I said, my classes start on March the 1st, and I consider Oniqua's Dance Fitness Party. I'm just grateful for all my students that have supported me throughout the years. You can follow me on Instagram at Dance Sing Poetry. That's DANCESINGPOETRY. Dance Sing Poetry. I also have a business page on Facebook, Oniqua's Dance Fitness Party, and my personal page is Oniqua Crone. And I just want to thank y'all so much for allowing me to come on the show. My motto in life is live, love, laugh, and dance. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, Miss Crump.
Same to y'all.
All right.
Hey guys.
Yes, sir.
Man, we finished another show, man. Another great show. Kmeal, shout outs.
All right. Let me get our shout out to Doc, killing it back there in the backgrounds. And shout out to Los. Shout out to my homeboys, Tico, Blow, Kevin, Stump, T, Reggie, Buck, and Buck. And everybody in E-Town. Holla at me, man.
Yes, sir. Okay, King C. Los, your handles. Oh, wait, where can they follow you at, Kmeal? You ain't.
Oh, you already hit there? Hey, man, come on. It's season 2. Y'all know y'all hit me up on Facebook, man. I do the memes, man. I make you laugh.
Yes, sir.
Holla at me. Kenny on Facebook.
All right. And King C. Los, handles and shout outs.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Ant. Big shout out to K Mills, Doc P. One big shout out to the clan, the family back east. Friends down south. Appreciate everybody staying tuned in. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the guests.
Yeah,
Right?
Miss Onika.
I think we had
Yeah, shout
some
out, nigga.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
County stand up.
Yep. We got some really amazing guests, really amazing stories,
Yes,
especially
sir.
for the theme of this month, which is Black History Month. Go out there and appreciate yourself being Black. Go out there and appreciate your kids. Teach them something every day, every afternoon, every night about a little piece of history. I think it's important, and we gotta appreciate that. What's coming up next in terms of like recognition? Is it Women's History? Women's History is coming up.
Yeah.
Women's History Month is coming up in March.
We celebrate women on
So
this show every day. Every time
Oh
we
yeah,
yeah,
come here.
every
yep.
day
So
Every day, rap. I celebrate women
so
every day.
big shout out
to
to all
this
the
day.
women.
Shout out to my girl Oprah. I'm coming,
Yeah.
baby. Shout out to Oprah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, shout out to Doc P. Man, hey, this partnership been great. SM Enlightenment Television. And
Television.
we was doing SM Enlightenment Radio also. So,
Mhm.
shout out to that side, Captain Brands, Captain Venture Partners. We got
Don't forget those
180
sponsors.
hairstyling and haircutting salon and a male spa. Also, just all the sponsors, everybody that's been watching, tuning into the show. Our special guest that was up here, Miss Onika Crump. Make sure you go follow her and join her Zumba class with her online class. And we're gonna continue to be great, keep moving
And
forward.
feed these streets.
We gotta feed these streets, and we're gonna keep it popping. Captain Brands, SM Enlightenment Television. Hey, y'all have a good night. The Hustle Within.
Holla at me, Mom.
Yes, sir.